This is incredible. I'm getting it.
You're getting what?
A stock.
What stock?
Shade's Crazy Cash!
Alright guys, we are going to talk about RDW stock sitting at $10. This is right at the purple line. This thing keeps on coming down and giving people opportunities to buy the dip. On the right hand side, we have the yearly time frame, and as you can see, it's been sideways since 2021. It's just been going sideways. Finally got a massive pump here to 26, but unfortunately selling off. We go to the quarterly time frame on the right hand side, and you can see long term since October 1st of 2024, you can see the trading range, right? Very clear trading range here. Green quarter, red quarter, green quarter, red, red, green, green, red. So we would expect, at least for now, for a continued sell-off, maybe some sideways action. I would be very careful with this one. This one can still come down even lower. We could see this come down to 7, 8, and maybe even possibly $5. If you're not afraid of buying, then you can take advantage of the trading range, which is much more clear. The trading range is much more obvious and clear when you look at the right-hand side at the quarterly time frame. So if you want to play the quarterly time frame support, then you're looking to buy it around $5 to $7, and then look to sell at around 16 plus, right? Because you're playing the trading range. So buy low down here, sell high up here, sell it to the suckers who chase, high for some reason, because their strategy is I buy high and I get scared if it goes low, which is just doesn't make sense, right? Like, I'm going to take my hat off because it's hot out today. It's like 90 degrees, but right, that doesn't, Ash Ketchum would be disappointed. Like, what are you doing? Buying high and then like holding the bag? That doesn't make sense at all. So classic trading range, classic buy low, sell high. Again, I deem this a little riskier, right? It doesn't have the same pattern that some other space stocks do. I made a video on RKLB, another space stock, and you can see very clearly this stock, it has not gone under the purple line since 2024. That's insane strength. This means that buyers don't even let it go under that purple line, right? So RDW, unfortunately, yes, it does come back to this purple line, but buyers don't really show up here like you would expect them to with strength. Instead, it does like to come under this purple line. So I would just be, if you're going to buy this one, I would say dollar cost average. I would say dollar cost average at key support levels. I don't think the purple line here is very reliable, mainly because it does like to be disrespected, and it just comes down to these lower prices. So again, 5 is a big level. Then we got a big level at around 7 to 7.50, and we're at a big level right now at around $9. Honestly, if you don't want to think about it and you just want a dollar cost average into it, hoping for the next big pump to like 15 to 20, which would be about a 50 to 100% return from current levels, or even more because you're dollar cost averaging into it, not trying to time the bottom, I would say this is a buy under $10. Dollar cost average strategy. Don't try to time it. Don't lump sum like 50K right here at $10 because you're like thinking, oh my God, if it goes to 15, I turn 50K into 75K. Oh my God, right? Dollar cost average. Don't try to time anything. Buy maybe your first 5K and then add another 5K, 2 weeks from now or something. Whatever your strategy is for dollar cost averaging, everyone's got a different dollar cost average strategy. Some people buy, a little bit at a time every day, some every week, some every 2 days, whatever, every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. So maybe some every month. But yeah, I've noticed too many people, they try to time things. They just want to buy right now at exactly the bottom, and it goes in the green immediately because they just don't want to, like, people hate seeing red. They just hate the red. But the funny thing is, if you bought at 26, you're feeling like an idiot because you're just holding a big bag. But the people buying right now, at least you're not buying the top, at least. But also, you should be prepared to see some red in your portfolio because, you're not going to time the exact bottom. The best you can do is just buy nice and cheap, right? You're not the sucker buying at 26. You're buying at $7 to $9, and you're just dollar cost averaging in, so you have a nice average. And then when it does run, you still make your 50 to 100%. The people holding a big bag up here at like 20 plus. I mean, if this thing goes to 20, you make 100% plus. And you just dollar cost average, not thinking about it, just not trying to time anything. And the suckers up there, they have to hope like, man, I hope it goes. They're sweating. They're like, man, I hope this goes to 20 so I can get the bag out. You're not in that position, so you're already ahead of the game. So I think this is a dollar cost average buy. Again, I deem it a little riskier. If you want to go for something safer, I would stick to RKLB. That is it for this video. Hopefully this was informative. Hit that like and subscribe button for me and let me know what you guys think. Are you guys buying RDW or RKLB? What's on your mind? That's it for the video. I'll see you in the next one.